Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of TC Talk. This video is going to be a fun video to make. It's my end of year recap, kind of talk about what I'm going to be doing in 2024. These videos normally don't reach as much people, but hopefully if you are watching this, please interact with the video, help others to see it. I want to kind of be able to have a platform just to thank everyone and kind of talk about how the year went and also talk about what I'm going to be doing going into 2024 with the channel, kind of what my goals are and things like that. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Great video to stop by and kind of talk about a recap. Welcome. Check out my other videos. I do a lot of Flesh and Blood content, and I'm going to be doing a lot of Alpha Clash content here soon, which we'll talk about. And then if you're a long-standing supporter, thank you so much as always. We'll get right into it. So first thing I want to say is, thank you all a lot. I'm not going to get emotional, and that sounds so cliche and weird and dumb, but it's literally this year has been insane for me from a channel perspective. To kind of, I don't want to peer too much into my life because it's not, fair per se, but I had a very hard last year and a half. I ended up going through a life change with my partner, with my former partner, my former a person in my life, and I also moved out. Moved out. I got out of the Marine Corps 2 years ago. I've, moved to Dallas, which now I'm moving back to Virginia here in February. We'll talk about that. I've had a lot of hard things go on. But they've been things that have been good for me growth-wise. But this channel, as cliche as it sounds, and it's not meant to make it sound more grander than it is, has really given me something just to hold on to from a personal standpoint, right? Like, I have people in my life that have done amazing at helping lift me up and keep me going through these hard times, especially like family and friends. But really, this channel has given me my own selfish center of gravity almost in a really, really hard time. And you all have been amazing for that. One thing I love about the people that watch here is usually, from what I've seen, it's insanely overly positive. And I've tried to, especially the last 6 months, really tried to make my content have a positive light to it. I used to always be a little bit critical with things, especially in games, but I've been really trying to just kind of change my tune a little bit. And I've noticed that the community has, our community has really kind of changed with that. So I just want to thank you all for every view, every like, every comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Doesn't matter whether you've watched me for 10 seconds over this year or 100 hours, right? The one thing I'm going to try to do going into 2024 is keep that same feeling on the channel. That's my biggest goal. So I just wanted to thank y'all for that. A couple stat things. I keep track of stats, not because I care about numbers, but because I want to see, are certain things I'm doing working or not working for you all, just from a numbers perspective. And, excuse me, still getting over that flu. And in 2022, the year before last, this past year, we ended up having 191,000 views. We had over 1,300 subs. It was a really good year, right? This year, we had 290, and it's still going a little bit. It's going to be a couple extra thousand because I'm recording this a day before the new year ends. But basically, almost 300,000 views this year. And we had almost 1,500 subs. So more subs than the year before, more views, more watch time. The watch time's the biggest thing. People just love watching the content a lot more this year. Our watch time almost doubled, which is nutty when you compare it to subs and views. So I really appreciate that. And it's helped me make more videos because in 2022, we made a lot of videos. We made 190 some videos. In 2023, we made 260 videos, and this will be 262. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate everything y'all have done. It's been so much fun doing this, and I'm going to keep doing it. Going into 2024, because I don't want this to be a super long, drawn-out video, I have a couple goals. I've now gotten to the point where the channel is successful enough to where, it can make a little bit of a side money, not a lot. Trust me, it's not a lot, and do a lot of things. But there's a couple elements. One, I want to start making the channel, I want to start growing to where maybe I could do this as a part-time gig, and then in a couple years' time. It's my ultimate goal is this year, try to get it to where it's a part-time thing, money-wise, and by the end of the year. And then my 2 to 3 year goal is to hopefully be able to switch and do this almost full time. So I'm gonna really be trying to stay consistent for you all with that. Just know that that's a goal of mine, right? My original channel goal was never to like make money from this, and it's still not my main goal, but it is something I could see like, hey, like I could put more effort for you all and hopefully be able to do something with it. So that's a big thing for me. My second goal is to really do a lot with Flesh and Blood still. That's not going to change. Flesh and Blood is where this channel was built, and that's not going to go anywhere, right? We're going to keep going strong. Super excited about Heavy Hitters coming in January, and with the sets coming out this year. Still love the game. I'm going to be traveling to events more, hopefully, especially once I get settled in Virginia, back near family, and job willing, everything like that. I'm going to be going to more events. The other thing on the channel that's going to be added, I've tried this a couple times, is Alpha Clash. I love that game. I really do. And it's really hard to build in Dallas because this scene is so hard to build anything in, because a lot of the Flesh and Blood and Magic and even One Piece is so entrenched here. But in Virginia, back in my hometown, and like by the LGSs that I know I can help build a scene there. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Alpha Clash content. I'd say on par, maybe like 60-40 with Flesh and Blood. And I hope that you all will at least support the fact that I'm trying to build another TCG and have fun with it. If the game's not for you, that's fine. I'm not asking everyone that follows me to buy a box. What I am asking is, even if it's not for you, leave a comment, right? Leave a like, help someone else that may love the game see it, because that's going to be a really big thing for me. The final thing, and this one is more of just like something I'm going to be building over the first quarter, is the channel membership spot. I'm going to be kind of pushing that a little bit. I think one way I can make more revenue for the channel, which honestly the revenue I make I want to use to travel to events. That's like the main thing I want to do, is through channel memberships. Patreon's a little hard to do because my biggest thing with this channel is I don't want to put anything behind a paywall. I really don't. I don't want to put deck text behind a paywall. I don't want to put like extra like sideboard guides. I want everyone to be able to see that stuff, right? I don't want to hide any of that stuff. So the channel membership thing allows me to do two things. One, it gives you all a way to just to support the channel, similar to like a Twitch sub, right? Like when you support a streamer via Twitch, sometimes you care about the benefits, but really you're just wanting to support them. That's how I view the channel membership, and that's how I want you to view the channel membership. If you see it as a way of just supporting the channel, definitely do that. I'm going to push that at the beginning of my videos a little bit more. And then also I'm going to be doing like, that makes it easier to like release videos early. So what I'll try to do is, I'm usually, the way my content schedule works, for anyone that doesn't know, I usually make the video like the day before it goes out. Most of the time, I'd say like 70% of the time, I make the video the day before it goes out. The other times I usually, like, because of work and everything else, I find a day where I can make like 4 or 5 videos and then do that for the week. I'm going to try to do that more now this year, except for reactionary stuff, like the stuff that comes out, spoilers, whatever. I'm going to try to make videos like a couple days ahead of time, and the channel membership thing will be a benefit because I'm going to put it out to the channel members a day early, hopefully every single time. And that'll kind of give you a little bit more incentive as well to be able to see content earlier and things of that nature. But the main point of this video is just to say thank you. And I'm going to keep trying to keep the relaxed conversational tone that I have on this. I really don't want to do a lot of editing. Maybe I'll do a little bit more for like really big videos. But I really like the kind of chill vibes we have here on the channel, and I want to keep that. So that's probably not going to change, especially when I move in February. Excuse me. So yeah, thank you all so much. Please let me know what else you want me to do on the channel. If there's something that's missing, I've heard, the one constant thing I've heard from people is they want to see more gameplay. I'm going to try to do that more. It's really hard. Gameplay for me is more of just like a relaxation time. I don't want to have to use that for content. But for certain heroes like Arachne and Katsu, and even with the Alpha Clash stuff, I want to give you gameplay so you can watch it and see it and experience it and kind of see the application of what I'm talking about when it comes to certain things that I am suggesting to you, like, archetype wise or, card wise, stuff like that. So I am going to try to do that better. I'm going to try to be a lot more active in the Discord as well, have some fun Discord nights. Maybe we play some games and stuff. I'm also going to be doing more lives. I'm going to be doing more streams, more fun streams where we just chill and play games. So definitely that's another thing as well. But thank you all so much. Let me know what you want to see going into 2024. I'm super happy with it. I'm super excited. I just wanted to get on here for a minute and ramble, right, and say thank you. And if you're new to the channel, definitely check out stuff. I try to do videos nearly every day. I'd say I average, I mean, I can tell you, I averaged 21 videos a month this year. That's up from 16 videos a month last year. And I'm going to keep trying to do that. I usually try to do 15 to 20 videos every single month. So to give you consistent content. And now with Alpha Clash coming up, that's going to be even easier to do. Hopefully you all enjoy that and watch it and support it. But thank you all so much. Hopefully you'll have a great end of your year, a healthy 2024. Stay safe. It's a crazy world right now. And yeah, thank you all so much. And I will see y'all in the next year on TC Talk.